So Eclipse is laying on the floor in the entranceway to the house, chewing on a rag that I don't even know where he got it from, and watching the foster puppy. He's still here. I believe the plan is to pick him up tomorrow, unless they're changing it on me again. The light is not on, but you should be able to see him in there. Because the hallway light is on. Of course, Eclipse just stepped over him and saying, "Hey, come back and play with me." And I was trying to record them while they were still playing, but of course, as soon as I turned the camera on, they stopped playing. But you guys saw a bunch of his playing yesterday, so. You gonna go get him, Jax, or did he finally wear you out? Because you've been wearing him out. Did he finally wear you out? Nothing? Okay. Will you bring me one of your toys? Get a toy, buddy. Eclipse, get your toy. Coming up? You coming up, Jax? Come on. This is what Jax has been doing. Eclipse won't jump up on me. Hey, Eclipse, go get a toy. Get a toy. No, he's gonna go to bed. He's done. The toys are right over there. He could have easily gotten one. Say hi, Jax. You're a star. 3 little boys in the house right now. There's Nick, the kitty. Say hi, Eclipse. And Jackson. Jax. Eclipse, Jax. Say hi. And of course, you know that those little boys are. The Saint Bernard is my dog, and he's a purebred, and he's being trained as a service dog. Jax, who is a mix, is going to his forever home tomorrow. The person who took him asked me to keep him a couple days so that he could actually spend the first day together with him, which was very smart of him to do. And he hurt my baby with his rough play. But he's just a puppy. They're both just puppies, but Eclipse is a little bit more of a mature puppy in the fact that his breed is naturally a lazier breed. So he doesn't play as roughly as Jax plays. And now Jax is apologizing for hurting my baby. Aw, Jax. You gonna lay down? Okay. You're gonna cuddle up with him to apologize? Are you cuddling up with him to apologize? Eclipse is taking your apology. Eclipse is taking your apology. I don't know why dogs... Well, I do know why dogs sniff that, but it's still nasty. And the kitty is complaining that there's doggies in the house and saying that he has no food because you know how cats, they see a hole in the center of the bowl and so their bowl is empty and they sell plenty of food. He has enough food for 2 days, so that's not the issue. Meow, meow, meow. Yes, you're a meower. Yes, you're a meower. I know that. So I woke up to this going on at my feet, which isn't a terrible thing. At least they're playing together. Hi, Eclipse. And yes, I am sleeping in a chair. I'm sleeping in a chair because I don't want the foster dog is supposed to be going home today. And I didn't want my bed to smell like the foster dog, so that Eclipse may join me in bed sometimes, and I didn't want him to be thinking that the foster dog was still here. And Dax is very much of a cuddle buddy, and so he keeps jumping up on me. So it was to keep my bed from smelling like Jax. But I woke up to this at my feet this morning, which is not a terrible thing. an interesting way to wake up, but not a terrible thing. And I think Eclipse must have taught Jax a lesson at some point, because Jax is not nearly as rough as what he was. And I missed it, but Jax was actually running from Eclipse instead of Eclipse running from Jax. So they must have worked out their differences at one point. Hi, Eclipse. Hi, buddy. Not Jax. I said Eclipse. 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 No. No, Jax. No. Get down. Get down. Jax. Down. Doesn't listen very well, does he? Move. Eclipse. Come on. Not you. And you just saw nothing because I forgot what I was doing. I'll have to edit that. And I'm gonna give Jax a bath today, so he's all clean for his new daddy. And he has a human brother, and he has a doggy brother. He's going to a house with a Rottweiler, so the Rottweiler will definitely keep him in line. Anyways, I just thought I would give you an update on the pups. You're playing. You guys are fine playing. I was turning on the light because I was turning on the video. This is what they've been doing for 2 days. Jax was supposed to be picked up today, and the guy who adopted him hasn't shown up yet. So I'm not sure if I misunderstood something or if he's decided not to adopt and he's not told me. I don't know. But either way, this is Jax and Eclipse playing. Eclipse does have a sore on him. Eclipse has whacked Jax pretty hard because Jax is now a little bit afraid of him. So Jax has learned to be more careful with his playing. But you know, that sort of needed to happen. Even though Jax is older, Eclipse is bigger, so it was bound to happen eventually. I just thought I would do some more recordings of them together while they were both here, that's all. And the cat is hiding somewhere. It keeps coming out and meowing at them and then disappearing and running and all that jazz. So anyway, this is where Eclipse sleeps. When I'm in the house and sitting in my chair, that's where he sleeps, is underneath my chair. And Jax has been sleeping on my lap the entire time he's been here. Jax has been sleeping on my lap. Eclipse won't jump. Jax will. Hence the Jax sleeping on my lap. I can't pick up Eclipse. I can pick up Jax, but I can't pick up Eclipse. Good boys. Good boys. And they do lay beside each other and sleep, but in this case, Jax said, okay, I'm going to lay beside you, and Eclipse said, nope, we're going to still play. But Jax said, okay, fine, I still have energy. But, you know, it's crazy how dogs can play like that and barely get hurt. If they get hurt at all. Hey, that was a little rough. That was a little rough. I think they're done now for a little while at least. And they go and they stand in the doorway. They do that a lot. They stand in the doorway. I'm not sure what that is all about. They do that a lot. And they're both ignoring the toys. I have all the toys pulled out for them, and they're both ignoring the toys. I know Eclipse is because he's getting enough stimulation without the toys. Jax, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because he actually has someone to play with. And there's the kitty. I saw him coming out of the corner of my eye. Hi, kitty, kitty. Hi, meow, meow. Hi, meow, meow. Yeah, the cat does not like it, the fact that his bed has been taken by the dog. Hi, meow, meow. There's Nick. See, and Nick is just fine with Eclipse. You see that? But he's staring at Jax. He's like, and he's gonna go behind the chair. The cat has definitely taught the dog a lesson. Come on, Jax. Oh! How you doing, Eclipse, huh? How you doing? Eclipse, why don't you go get a toy? Get a toy. Eclipse, get a toy. Get a toy. I just figured out that chicken nuggets will work for Eclipse as treats. And then Jax came into the house, and I'm not about to use chicken nuggets to train Eclipse with Jax in the house because Jax will eat all the chicken nuggets. Because Jax already eats all of Eclipse's food. I actually have to lock Jax up to allow Eclipse to eat because Jax will actually bully Eclipse away from the food bowl, which is not good. The little stinker. But I know some dogs do that. Now, Jax is, I don't think I ever told you guys his story. Jax was found on the side of the road at 5 weeks old. And the family that took him in raised him until he was 7 months. And then they had to move for work. And when they moved, they were told they couldn't take their dog with them. Leave it alone. They were told they couldn't take their dog with them. So they had to get rid of the dog. And I just happened to run into them. And they said that all of the places around here were either charging them to take in the dog, which I know a lot of them will, or there was a huge waiting list, like 4 months, and they didn't have 4 months to wait. They needed it in less than a month. So that's how things are going there. But you know, first, everything comes at a time. Well, when I ran into them, I said, well, I'll take them and find them a home. So that's what I've done. I figured it was a good socialization for both of the dogs, being puppies. But it was also doing a kind deed. And finding a doggy a home instead of being homeless, because they were going to end up having to leave the dog on the street because they had no choice in the matter, which would not have been good in any sense of the matter, because doing that is illegal now as well. You can actually be put in jail for doing that, but they wouldn't have had any choice in the matter. I guess that's about it. And Jack disappeared, and Eclipse is back there. Walking away. Eclipse heard his name, so he came around, huh, buddy? Eclipse heard his name, so he came around. Eclipse, you want to jump up here? Come on, jump up here. I love how his face takes up the entire screen. And Jax is just like, whatever, la 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 la. Whatever, la di da di da di da di da di da di da. Boop. video is a very important one. It's the first time that I've actually seen Eclipse appreciate the play. Because Eclipse is barking at Jax for being on my lap, and then he goes and plays with him. Eclipse, there's no reason to bark like that, buddy. Eclipse, why don't you get Jax? And of course, he's going to walk away now. They were playing tug of war earlier. There's stuffing all over my floor. It's because they've been playing tug of war. So anyway, just thought I would throw in some more videos of the dogs playing. I didn't think Eclipse was feeling very well. I thought, because he's running around playing and barking. Hey, Eclipse! You don't bark. You know better than to bark. Hey, stop. There goes Jax. Watching Eclipse through the window. There's Jax, and here he comes. Is he coming back up? Is Jax coming back up? He's looking. He's looking. He's deciding. He's looking at me. He's asking me if he can come up. Are you coming up or not? Come on. And he's sniffing the chair leg. I'm not sure why he's sniffing the chair leg, but he's sniffing the chair leg. Or the arm. You knew what I meant. You can see the video. You coming up? I wish Eclipse would jump up here. Eclipse! Eclipse! I see you. I see you, buddy. I see you. Eclipse! Hi, buddy. Will you get a toy? Will you get a toy? And he just laid down. He's tired. I guess he's going to bed now. Say hi, Jax. Ugh. Anyways, Jax is back up for adoption again, but I have a list of people who want him, so I'm going to be going through that list and decide from that list if somebody truly wants him or not, because the guy who said he was going to take him never showed up, and it's been 2 days, and he hasn't responded to any of my messages. So I'm going through my list again. But thank you anyways. Like I said, I was doing that little video to show that Eclipse was actually playing with Jax instead of Jax playing with Eclipse. I purposely sat in front of a window so there would be good light, but now I'm in a glare. There we go. Just last night, Jax got adopted. He's in a home with several other rescues, and so he's going to be perfectly fine. They knew about each type of breed. They've had Jack Russells before, and they've had Brittany Spaniels before, so they know how to deal with his unique issues that he has. They were able to signify each specific issue as a Jack Russell trait or as a Brittany Spaniel trait, so that was nice as well. But the following videos are just short clips from the adopter that they sent to me. So I just thought I would keep you up to date on that. And so the rest of my videos will be purely about my service dog again, who is either in depression or exhausted from this week. I say it's exhaustion.
All right, sit. Good boy. Sit, Jax. You gotta sit. Sit. Oh, good boy. There you go.